Ladies and gents, g'day. We're back in Reforged. This apparently is the actual Ultra Test 3. Wargaming announced it on their Discord server many hours ago. They said you had to re-download the client from the Play Store or whatever it is that you look at in order to actually play Ultra Test 3. Just fair enough. Now, one thing I appreciate is that Wargaming are allowing us as players, not just CCs, but just us as players, to actually test the client out. And this is technically the third proper test of Reforged, which is good. That's what I want. I want Wargaming to understand that, yes, we want to test these out to make sure that these are the changes that we want. Now, I will say, I like the changes that have been made. I've been critical in the last few videos talking about the graphics, the optimization, and the heating issues that we've been getting when playing Ultra Test 3, the technical playtest, right? I'm just here to tell you that those issues, according to Wargaming, they are fixed. Wargaming have said that those issues will be addressed in Ultra Test 3. The optimization is going to be addressed. I'm not sure about the heating. Not too sure about that. But the optimization was a talking point in terms of Ultra Test 3. So that's a big thing right there because, again, a lot of people were complaining that Ultra Test 1 and 2 were just not optimized properly for mobile. So Wargaming have said that they are optimizing Ultra Test 3. They're focusing on optimization as a key element in the changes in Ultra Test 3, which is what I want. Now, there's still some aspects that I don't particularly like with Ultra Test 3, and I think Wargaming really need to rethink how they've done it, and it's regarding the upgrades, but we'll get to that in a bit. Let's talk about, first of all, the changes that have been made in Ultra Test 3. And I've mentioned this before, but I'll say it again in this video. Number one, the biggest one of them all, is, of course, the crew skills. The crew skills are back. Commanders are gone. Or commanders, what do you want to call them? So, crew skills are back. No more commanders. I'm a bit disappointed that commanders have disappeared. I liked the idea that commanders were introduced in the game. It's something a bit different. I didn't like the fact that they completely replaced, I should probably say, crew skills or crew perks. I do want them to make a return, but as a visual and audio aspect, only to give a bit more distinction in the game as opposed to other games. It'd be nice to have it there. It'd be nice to have a unique voice, unique crew voices, that of your choosing. And you can collab with different celebrities, different characters, for instance, from like different TV shows or something like that. Can you imagine a Vegeta crew voice or a commander? It'd be cool to have that, right? So I would like to see commanders back. But that being said, the highlight, of course, is the fact that crew skills have made a return by popular demand. There have been many, many people, including myself, who have stated that I understand Wargaming want to make it quote-unquote easier for the newer player base and to give veterans less of an advantage. But keep in mind, we vets have been playing the game for such a long time. We've been grinding these bloody crew skills out. Can you imagine all my max crew skills that I've got just disappear straight off the bat, and they're replaced completely by a commander that only has two different skills, and that's it. And you have to max it out yourself by consistently using those stupid XP cards. And that's another thing as well that I'm going to address. So it's good that we have crew skills back because, well, as I said, a lot of vets, a lot of pro players, comp players, even just regular, ordinary, average players who have been playing the game for a few years now don't want to see this be gone, because then it's just pointless. Like all those hours spent playing and days and months and years spent playing, gone. All that grinding is just gone. So good. I'm happy that crew skills are back, but I would like commanders to be made, to not be made redundant and actually be brought back. Be really nice to see. Really, really nice to see. Now, the other big thing, of course, is the tank sets. So if we look at the tech trees here, now remember when in Ultra Test 2 they introduced the tech tree style for sets. The idea was great. The implementation was crap. And the visualization was not that good. It was very confusing. It was all over the place. And then you had as well premium and collector tanks within the sets and within the tech tree that just confused everyone. But here, I like. This, I like. I'm all for keeping sets. But just make it different. Or like, give it a different tab to the tech trees. Tech trees and sets can live side by side. I'm all for that. I don't care. I know you guys are not going to remove sets. That's fine. But I think they have done a pretty good job here in implementing tech trees within sets. Or sets within tech trees. Whichever way you want to look at it. I like it. This looks exactly, or this looks like a modern version of what tech trees are. I just like it. And again, you can have a look at it here. You can go this way, that way, whichever way. But you can clearly see that there is a linear pattern, a linear function. Now, people will still complain, oh, it's doing so. Look, at the end of the day, the lower tier tanks, the tier 1 to tier 3, most people are not going to play them. Most people are not playing them now because you just can't get into a battle anymore, right? It kind of makes sense that the tanks should start at tier 4. Yes, us veteran players, we wanted to play tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 tanks. Seal Club, well, Wargaming have given us the opportunity to do that by giving us the vintage tier. As far as I know, vintage tier is going to be separate. But the vintage tiers, the vintage tanks, they're going to be in their own game mode. They're going to have their own game mode. You can play them as much as you want and you can still go up to your heart's content. And that's great. That's what I want. And that's good. Because right now, if you jump into regular Blitz, you can't actually play those lower tier tanks because you're no longer in newbie matchmaking against boss. You're playing against real players. So let's say like the Keniotsu, when that was given to a lot of players, just that one day, tier 3 was alive. You can get into a battle quick, smart. But then even after that one day, just after one day, it took me 8, maybe 10 minutes just to get into a battle in the Keniotsu. It's ridiculous. Point is, I like the way they've designed the tech tree here. It looks very linear. Everything is in its place. I like it. And then obviously when you click on a tank, for instance, it sends you to the set. And then you can have a look at it. It's got a cool animation here. And it's on its own. Fair enough. I like that. It's pretty good. And then when you click on the tank in the tech tree, it then shows you in the set the premium tanks that are in it. So that's good. That's what I want to see, right? That's good. That's good. That's good. That's exactly what we want. So, again, big up. I like the fact that they implemented this. This is what we want. I'm good. I'm good with this. This is good. So, tech trees, sets, I like it. Crew skills, definitely. Fantastic. Okay? Now, they did say, again, optimization is key. So, we're going to go into the settings, and I'm going to see how they've done in terms of optimization. Okay, so here we are in the settings tab. Now you can see there's performance and then there's quality. Now you can adjust the draw distance, the post-processing quality, the shadow quality, effects quality, details quality, vegetation quality, anti-aliasing quality, render resolution, frame rate, simplified HUD, it's pretty good, UI scale, HD textures. So you can adjust to your liking in order to make sure that it gives you the optimum performance on your device. And I think that's key. That's a very key element. So that's good. And again, from Wargaming, what they're saying is that they are optimizing the game for different devices. One of the guys who is also a CC, I believe, or not really a CC, out of respect to him, I'm not going to mention his name. As I said, I've told him that already. He basically said as well that, it's not really going to work on the lower end devices, because, like, let's face it, even regular Blitz won't work as much on, lower end devices. So again, you can if you have a better device, I'm pretty sure you can run this. It's just going to be a bit of a pain because, as I said, and I showed you in the technical playtest, the phone does overheat very, very much. So just be wary. There is going to be an overheating issue, and I'm not the only one that complained. There's been other people that have said the same thing. There will be overheating issues as far as I know. But again, that's just our opinions. That's just what we've experienced, or what I have experienced. But again, he was just suggesting, and he was just giving some tips on how to reduce heating. So fair play to you, mate. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. Nothing against you. It was misunderstanding. Anyway, point is, they have planned, or they have said that optimization is going to be much better in Optchess 3. We are yet to see that. I'm curious to know how you guys are going to be. So that's the changes that are made to Optchess 3. Pretty good changes. But there are still certain things that I don't like, and the biggest of them being the upgrade tab. Why are you giving us... Why are you giving us... Like, you're giving us a tab here that we can just press and it automatically upgrades to all the modules. We want to pick what modules we want. We don't want you to pick for us the modules that you think is going to be good. I don't want that. So, like, if I did this, cool. Oh, look at that. My tank is now elite. Ooh, but hold on. I want to change my gun. I want to have the smaller gun, the quicker firing gun. Oh, I can't do that because it's all automatic. So this is the thing that I think Wargaming needs to change. We want to play certain tanks because they have certain modules that we love playing more than the top modules. Like the SU-152, we want to play it with the 152mm gun, not the 122mm gun. The Batchat 25T, we want to play the 4-shot gun and not the 3-shot gun. But does it give you the option? As far as I know, I don't think so. So it's not looking too good when it comes to the automatic upgrade button. So if you don't mind Wargaming, please give us the opportunity. I like this design, this cool sort of, it's on like, it looks like it's getting maintenance. I like that. Just please give us back the option to choose our own modules to upgrade what we want to upgrade manually. We do not need an automatic upgrader that gives us modules that we may or may not play. So, just a heads up, I think people will agree with me here. We want to see this removed and brought back to what it was originally. You pick your own modules, when you want to upgrade, what type of modules you want to go by and what you want to upgrade, okay? Because sometimes we like playing with other modules. Just saying. Anyway, that being said, that's one thing I don't like. Now, the boosters is another thing. In case you're wondering here, what do we got here? Booster, here we go. Now these things, these soda cans, I don't really care the fact that these are now like soda cans. I don't care. But like, why did you need to change the design? It's like boosters were boosters. There's no need to have, like, they look like dog tags in the current game. Now they just look like a soda can, right? As you Americans call it. Us, we call it soft drink. It's a soft drink can, right? Was there a need to change it? Not really. I mean, it's not a big issue, but I just thought it's, there's no need to change it. As for tanks, by the way, I do like... Oh, hold on. This is another big thing. The test drive token grants temporary access to a tank You do not own for a limited number of battles. You cannot have more than 5 test drive tokens, 10 with a premium account. This is a new system that Wargaming are implementing in Reforged. I like this system. I think this is pretty good because it allows you to test certain tanks that you don't have, and if you like them, you like the playstyle, you think, you know what, I'm going to purchase this tank. I'm going to research this tank. So I like that. Good on you, Wargaming. This is something that Warthen has done for many, many, many years. And now Wargaming are now jumping on the bandwagon. I quite like it. Good on you. This is what I want to see. New aspects introduced in the game that actually benefit the game. This is good. I like this. Let's not forget, you also have the tank restores. So the tank restore options. You want to restore your tank? There you go. When you're in Reforged, because there's no tank restoration page, this is it, the tokens. So they're still there. All in all, Ultra Test 3, pretty good. I like the sets. I like the tech trees. I like that crew skills are back. I'm disappointed commanders have been taken out completely. I would like them to come back, again, as a visual and audio aspect. I want to see the upgrade screen be made into a manual upgrade screen where I can choose my own modules. I'm going to choose my own modules. Not you upgrading it automatically for me. And hopefully as well, you guys have truly optimized Reforged for newer devices, older devices, and like just devices in general, okay? That's my summary. What I like, what I didn't like. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. I think it's a step in the pretty right direction. There's still things that need to be adjusted, need to be fixed, but otherwise, most of the stuff is pretty good. All right, cheers, fellas. Love you all, and take care. Let me know in the comments down below what you think.